time to make my Heisman Trophy prediction as prediction season rolls on the show. Uh, Let me just say this. I know the Heisman Trophy has primarily been a quarterback award. I get all that. There's only one non-quarterback on this list that I could see winning the Heisman Trophy this year. Now, I'm not predicting him to win it, but if there was a non-QB to win the award, I think it would be Jeremiah Smith of Ohio State. He's probably the best player in college football. Might have, I mean, he would have been a top 5 pick in the NFL draft if he was eligible, but he was too young, and he's going to be a junior this year, and I see him entering the NFL draft after this year. So all that to say, if there was a non-quarterback to win the Heisman, it would be Jeremiah Smith. But I am going quarterback. I thought about C.J. Carr at Notre Dame, who I'm certainly very high on. Arch Manning at Texas is certainly going to be in the conversation. What about Dante Moore at Oregon? Darian Mensah at Miami, who I believe is an upgrade from Carson Beck. Julian Sayin at Ohio State was a Heisman finalist last year, so he could very well be in the running again this year. Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss. John Mateer at Oklahoma, who I actually picked to win the Heisman Trophy last year, but unfortunately he broke his thumb on his throwing hand, and that kind of derailed everything. Jaden Maiava at USC just talked about when has Lincoln Riley ever not had a quarterback that produced for him, and plus he's a year 3 starter. Josh Hoover at Indiana. Can Indiana have a repeat Heisman winner at the quarterback position? And Sam Levitt at LSU. These are all guys that I'm thinking about as potential winners of the Heisman Trophy. The guy that I have winning the award come December. Again, I've been given a crystal ball. I've seen into the future, and I know who's going to win the trophy. And that is Trinidad Chambliss of Ole Miss. People forget that this guy has not played Division I football for even 2 years. His last season of Division I football, or his first season, was last year. So it's his second year playing Division I football. He's the clear-cut starter. There's no quarterback battle in the beginning of the year with Austin Simmons. It's just him. I think that he's going to be better than he was last year. And that is saying a lot because Trinidad Chambliss finished 3rd in the country last year in passing. He had 8 games in which he threw for over 300 yards last year, which was the most in college football, 22 touchdowns passing, only 3 interceptions, and 8 touchdowns added on the ground. I know they're going to have a different offensive coordinator, a guy by the name of John David Baker, who came over from East Carolina. And prior to that, he was actually at Ole Miss, so he's returning to Oxford. It's basically the same system that Lane Kiffin ran last year. It's pretty much the same thing. So he doesn't really have to learn a new offense. I believe that Trinidad Chambliss is going to be better in year 2. And I believe he's going to win the Heisman Trophy come December.